The environment is not the background to our lives. It is not separate from us. It is the space that allows us to exist and thrive. The air we breathe, our rivers, oceans, forests, energy, our interactions, our communities. The environment forms the basis of everything around us. But just as the environment allows us to exist, so too do we need to maintain and nurture the environment. We need to preserve the environment for the many generations after us. We need to give our environment a voice.
For the past 5 years, communities have faced increasingly severe stormwater challenges. Flooded streets, overwhelmed drainage systems, and costly property damage. As heavier, more unpredictable rainfall becomes the new normal, stormwater isn't just a seasonal nuisance anymore. It's a growing threat to homes, businesses, and local infrastructure. In the past 5 years alone, we have seen storms like Hurricane Ida, Tropical Storm Henry, and the numerous flash floods of 2025 that took so many lives. Not only that, but many are unaware of the dangers of harmful algae blooms to our communities. There are reservoirs and lakes that our neighbors and fur friends swim in daily, but when harmful algae blooms are present, they can be deadly to our pets. In 2024 alone, there are approximately 145 deaths due to flash flooding alone. Now more than ever, smart, sustainable stormwater solutions are essential to keep communities and neighborhoods safe, resilient, and ready for whatever the weather brings. Green infrastructure is an approach to stormwater management that is cost-effective, sustainable, and environmentally friendly. These projects capture, filter, absorb, and reuse stormwater to restore the natural water cycle. Green infrastructure includes rain gardens, rain barrels, bioswales, cisterns, rooftop systems, curb extensions, and stormwater planters. It provides a site for stormwater runoff to be absorbed in a world where development never seems to stop. That is the goal. By adding more green infrastructure, we are restoring natural ways for our environment to absorb large amounts of stormwater runoff and ultimately restoring our water cycle. This is where you, our green infrastructure champions, come in. Rutgers Cooperative Extension Water Resources Program offers a free online course to learn about green infrastructure and how you can become a certified champion in your community.
Hi, I'm Chris Abrupta. I'm the Extension Specialist from Water Resources for Rutgers Cooperative Extension. For over 20 years, our mission has been to identify and address water resources issues, and we do this by engaging and empowering communities to employ practical science-based solutions. As part of this effort, we have encouraged more sustainable practices such as green infrastructure all around New Jersey. And the idea is to help communities reduce flooding and improve the health of their local waterways. At the Water Resources Program, we've discovered that having local advocates is our best chance for getting green infrastructure projects in the ground. These local champions have become strong proponents of our work and have become the driving force for getting things done. The problem has always been that we don't have enough local champions who have significant knowledge in green infrastructure to be able to advocate for its implementation. Therefore, we created a program called the Green Infrastructure Champions to create these local leaders, these community advocates, namely Green Infrastructure Champions. Our goal is to train and nurture environmental conscious people with knowledge on green infrastructure so they can become green infrastructure champions, and then we'll advocate for green infrastructure in the community and work closely with my program here at Rutgers to begin creating a change at the local and state and even federal level. One of the green infrastructure practices commonly used is rain gardens. A typical homeowner rain garden can manage about 25,000 gallons of stormwater runoff a year. If we have 40 homes install these, we can manage 1 million gallons of stormwater a year, capturing the water, treating the water, and getting it back into the ground. This is the power of a community coming together to address flooding issues in their neighborhood and improving water quality in their local streams and lakes. I hope you will all sign up for the Green Infrastructure Champions program and learn all about rain gardens and as well as all the other benefits for green infrastructure. Thank you.
There are 10 classes offered, and a minimum of 5 are required to become certified. Some of the things you will gain from this course include how to identify green infrastructure projects in your town, how to implement and maintain those projects, stormwater management regulations, policies, and ordinances, green infrastructure planning and implementation for sustainable Jersey points, how to design and build a rain garden, retrofitting traditional detention basins with green infrastructure, developing green infrastructure master plans for an entire site or neighborhood, and using green infrastructure to promote climate resiliency.